Hi, my name is Dr. Rob Sheely, and I've been a chiropractor for the past 28 years. I have a practice in Trenton, Ohio, and if you'd like to get in contact with me, my website is www.sheelychiro.com. Today I want to share an amazing health concept that once you truly understand it, it will change the way you think about what health really is. This concept, or this real truth, will make you think very differently about any symptoms that you might experience. First, let me make this statement. Symptoms are the last thing to show up when you are already sick, and they are the first thing to go away when you just start to get better. Let me say that again. Symptoms are the last thing to show up when you are already sick, and they are the first thing to go away when you just start to get better. Why is this a revolutionary concept? Let me explain. We have been so conditioned by the marketing of healthcare to believe that when we first get a symptom, at that moment, that's when we have just started to have a health concern. We have come to believe that if we have a mild symptom, we might be able to let it resolve itself. Actually, we're dealing with the 5 most dangerous words at this point, and they are maybe it will go away. The truth is, if we see that we have a slight or mild symptom, the problem maybe will go away on its own. And then we think that if the symptom is a sharp or severe symptom, then we need to get to a doctor right away. Now, I'm not saying that you should not go to a doctor if you have a serious symptom. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm telling you is this. We were created with a gift, a God-given gift, a gift of free choice to do with our lives as we desire. We can choose to work hard or not so hard. We can choose to drink a lot of water or choose to drink a lot of soda. My point is, God did not create us to be robots to make us do anything. He wants us to make our own choices. I personally believe that He simply wants us to be obedient to Him. But that's another topic. You see, symptoms were not created to tell us that we now have a health problem the first time we feel them. Think about this. If you feel a symptom, a severe one, when you first did something wrong with your health or even another life choice, we probably wouldn't do it. Let's say we had a sharp stabbing pain in the right eyeball, like a pin sticking in your eye when you did something wrong with your health, and that symptom was designed as a first line of defense when we just started to get sick. In that case, we might never do anything wrong because the symptom would prevent us from doing something unhealthy to our bodies. But that's not the way it works. We have the God-given freedom to do great and wonderful things in our life and to our bodies without immediate consequences. However, the consequences are always inevitable. Not immediate consequences, but inevitable. For example, a person can smoke possibly for years and not have immediate consequences from breathing smoke into the lungs, but the consequences of that is inevitable. The health of the lungs will diminish and poor health will result. The 2 biggest health concerns we have in America, the 2 biggest killers, you know them, heart disease and cancer. For 60% of men and 40% of women, the first indication that they have a health problem is when they die from their first heart attack. How many people have you known or heard about that seem to be extremely healthy, but just like that, they died of a heart attack? Or someone that has no noticeable symptom but felt, a little stomach concern, got some tests and found out that they were filled with cancer and were given a few weeks to live, and the doctors were right. I'm thinking, again, that a symptom is not the first thing to show up when you have a health problem. I'm telling you it is one of the last indications, and that the symptom is the first thing to go away when you first start to get better. Here's what I believe. I believe that we need to understand that we have the choice about what and how we make our lives. Healthy people quite simply do the things that healthy people do. There's another very powerful statement. Being healthy and just having no symptoms are 2 very different things. The 2 can be very far apart. The truth is, the truth about how we are treating our bodies when no one is watching will reveal itself eventually. You really can't hide from what your body will eventually reveal to you. So what is the solution to all of this? Well, I believe that I have the answer. We need to begin to live our lives in the half-full part of our tank rather than the half-empty part. We live too close to the edge in our health. Yes, we need to pay attention to the early warning signs of a heart attack, absolutely. But better than that, we need to start paying attention to the early warning signs of living a healthy, happy, totally fulfilled, and abundant life. I came to you to give you life and to give it to you more abundantly. Does that wisdom and promise sound familiar? It can be given, but we have to reach out with our own best health choices to be able to receive it. So, what are the early warning signs of a healthy, happy, and totally filled and abundant life? As a chiropractic physician, I know how important it is to have a normal functioning nervous system, the master control system that has control over all systems in the body. The nervous system controls and communicates with the endocrine system, the muscles, the bones, the circulatory system, the lymphatic system, the reproductive system, the digestive system, the respiratory system. All of the systems in the body take their instructions from the nervous system. So I believe, and I have seen it proven that for many years, that if the nervous system is in balance, the rest of the body gets the correct signals, which allows the body in most cases to actually heal itself, through God's plan, of course. The next major thing is the amount of water that we drink each day and the amount of quality food that we eat. We should really be drinking a minimum of 1/2 of our weight in ounces of water every day. Most of us don't do that, and we wonder why we get constipated. We also need to be getting the proper amount of sleep every day. You know, if we live to be 90, we should have slept about 30 years. I know that sounds crazy, but you know what? I didn't make up the rules. And that's the big thing, is to learn that this game of life and great health is that you have to follow the rules. And you just can't make up your own rules. We all have the tendency to want to do that. God made some rules that we are supposed to follow. And if we are obedient, and we massively increase our chances of great health. Of course, the next thing that we need to do is pay attention to the amount of quality exercise and the amount of exercise that we have and we should be doing. Exercise is designed to make our bodies work harder and cause them to be molded into what we first think about ourselves and then the things that we take action on. The result of the right amount of exercise is inevitable. Are you getting what I'm trying to share? As a man thinketh, so is he. The Bible says that we can have what we say, but we first must think it and then say it and then do it. I have told patients for years that you first have to believe that you can be well. You have to first understand that health does not come from the outside, but rather from the inside. There's an old saying in chiropractic health principles that says that true health comes from above down, from the inside and out. You know, I believe that in all my heart. I believe that real healing comes from God, down, expressing itself through us from the inside and out, with what we do to our bodies from the inside out. So, the next time you get a symptom, just realize that you have already been less than healthy. You need to move your goals to the healthy, happy, totally fulfilled, abundant lifestyle. Simply do the things that healthy, happy, totally fulfilled people do and already do. I'll talk to you again soon.